I copied Alex Hormozi's sales funnel and it booked me over 60 calls in the past 2 months alone for my high ticket consulting offer. And that's not it. I closed multiple $5,000 client in the past 2 months using this exact same funnel. Literally, I just stole it from Hormozi. So in this video, I'll explain you what Hormozi is doing step by step in his YouTube content, how he nurtures people, and then how he closes his audience. Literally, there is no competition to his funnel right now in the market. It's one of one, and then I'll show you how I stole it from Hormozi and applied into my consulting business, and it's crushing it right now. So if you don't know me, my name is Lucky and I help coaches or consultants start or scale their info coaching consulting businesses. So if you are looking for help, you can just click on the first link in description and you can book a no pressure one-on-one strategy call with me. Let's get started. Now it all starts with YouTube because YouTube is a quoted platform when it comes to selling info, coaching, consulting, and Hormuzi loves YouTube. He puts most of his efforts when it comes to organic content funnel on YouTube, and from YouTube it gets redistributed to Instagram, LinkedIn, Spotify, TikTok, or even Twitter. So those tweets, these are just part of his YouTube videos. So YouTube is the main platform, and then he clips out there, like branches out on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on all these different platforms. And that is how he's able to do this when average business owner seeing Hormozi more than his own family. Literally, he's redistributing content everywhere, like posting multiple times a day, and that is possible because he has long form content, like hundreds of videos on YouTube already posted. So, what is the main problem right now? Because a lot of marketing funnel or organic content funnel that used to work in the 2023, 2024, or even 2025, they are not working right now. And if you are a coach or consultant, you already knew it. The lead quality is going down. Prospects are becoming, or leads are becoming low quality. People are, are more sophisticated. They've already gone through like every type of funnel that you can possibly imagine. So they are literally burned out by the marketing gurus or by the fake info gurus, right? So the root problem is there is literally too much competition. There are 100 different coaches selling the same offer as you, like 100 different coaches. And there's definitely a lack of trust, as I told you. People have already gone through any funnel that you can possibly imagine, right? So lack of trust and too much competition. So I'll show you how you can handle all of these problems and sell your high ticket coaching and consulting offer and scale it to 50, $60,000 without any problem. So let's start with top of funnel content. Hormozi is posting 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube to build his audience. Now, this is the most important part. So videos like this, how to get so rich, you question the meaning of making money. This video got 4.4 million views. Now, this video, how to become a millionaire in 2024, 3.9 million views. And this right here, 3.1 million views. So how to get rich in the AI revolution. Now, these kind of videos, what he is doing, he's posting broad videos to reach new audience. Now, no matter how good you are at what you do, like your skill, your craft, your hobby, how good you are, it doesn't matter if people don't know you. So you can have the best possible offer for, let's say, fitness or for making money online. But if people don't know you, if you are, new audience is not coming in your funnel every single month, your business gonna die, like eventually, whether in 6 months, 12 months. So you need new people coming into your funnel every single month. And how Hormozi is doing it by posting broad videos. Now you see Hormozi is all about business and how you can scale your business. But in these videos, he haven't mentioned that he will tell you how to do business. All of these videos are just targeting a very, very broad niche, which is make money or make money online, right? And everybody wants to make money online. So that is how Hormozi is getting new audience every single month. And 50 to 60% of his content on YouTube is top of funnel content. So here's a better example. Now, if you don't watch basketball, you probably don't know who this guy is. But even if you don't watch basketball, everybody or everyone watching this video knew who this is. This is the legend Kobe Bryant, right? But in reality, this guy, Carl Malone, scored more career points than Kobe Bryant, and he has more like awards than Kobe Bryant. But everybody knows Kobe, right? And nobody knows Carl Malone. So that is the difference between having a personal brand and not having a personal brand, right? So he is posting broad videos to reach new audience. So what you need to do, you must be making videos to get more views. You have to maximize videos to get more views. So for example, this video, this is kind of a mixture of top of funnel and middle of funnel where I'm using Hormozi like to get more views, and then I'm giving my opinions, my value, or my information in this video, so I'm also nurturing my previous audience, right? So you must be making videos to get more views. And yeah, here are some more example, like recent example. If I wanted to make my first 100K in 2026, I would do this: build a mind so strong it scares people. And then if you are in your 20s or 30s, here's how to win at anything. Now you can see the pattern. This video is not targeted toward a specific person. Instead, when he's trying to target business owner, there are, title, thumbnail, every single thing that is targeted toward business owner. But in these videos, he's not targeting anyone. He's trying to maximize the views or amount of people who can get to know him for the first time, right? So 50 to 60% of his content is made to get more views, right? And how you differentiate content who get more views and that doesn't get more views, it's by simply having the viral idea, which is like this one. If I wanted to make my first 100K in 2026, I would do this. This is a viral idea. This is not like he's targeting any specific business owner or any specific type of person. Then the title plus thumbnail, again, nothing specific. It's all targeted toward a broader audience. Then the most important part, the language you use inside your videos. That is super important because Hormozi, he has a ton and ton of like actual knowledge that he can give out on YouTube. Let's say if he is making any video about how to scale from 10 million a year to 30 million a year, most people on YouTube, they aren't gonna able to understand it, right? Because there is, I don't know, like handful of people on YouTube who are making more than 10 million a year, right? So that is the difference. If you are trying to make a video for broader audience, you have to keep them in mind and use like simple language. If you are like 10, 20 levels ahead of them, so you have to use simple language, you have to use the language that they use. So basically it's dumbing down yourself, right? Taking your IQ points below like what your average is. And then editing. So there's a huge difference. So you can see all of these videos are targeted toward getting more views. Hormozi is using retention editing here. And on normal videos, he is not using any crazy editing. He's just, going with the flow, like very minimal cuts, very minimal text, and he's explaining complex topics. So, for example, how you can get a viral idea. So, this guy right here, you can see how Hormozi's team stole a viral idea. So, this was the actual idea. If I wanted to become a millionaire in 2026, I would do this. So, this was the outlier on this channel, 3 million views. And Hormozi's team stole it, and there is nothing wrong. Everybody does it. That is how content game works. So, there'll be a video in the I button. You can click it and you can see how this entire content game works. So, I have a specific video going over that. So, broad outlier idea, okay. Then packaging is targeting new audience, okay. Easy and broad words. You can just watch this video and see the difference between his other videos and this one. And then retention editing. So, Hormozi is basically retention editing is cut between every 3 to 4 seconds, right? Just to make sure they are watching the video longer. It's not like, they hop in and after 30 seconds they are gone. No, every 3 seconds, if there's a cut, there are more chances that they will stick to the video longer than average, right? So yeah, idea, it's an outlier idea. Title plus thumbnail, it is targeting new audience. Language, he's using easy and broad words so that a 15-year-old who's trying to start entrepreneurship can understand this. And then retention editing, right? And how I stole top of funnel strategy, I just use the same. Like I find outlier videos outside my niche, and then I try to adapt them to my own channel. How can I make it interesting to my own audience, right? So you can see videos like this exposing neuro knowledge $3 million YouTube funnel, and how Afnan Khalifa made $1.1 million in a single day. These are all broad outlier ideas, and this packaging is targeting a new audience. So anybody who's interested in these people, like in their coaching or in their personal brand, they are obviously recommended. Like YouTube will recommend them these videos. That's how they got like 2,000, and this video is almost at 10,000 views. And this video is about at 1,000 views. So YouTube recommend it more and more to the people who are interested in neuro knowledge, Afnan Khalifa or Danko. And I'm using easy and broad words. I'm not trying to sound super smart in front of a new audience, because it doesn't work, right? So any coach or consultant or info offer, they find it really interesting. They watch the videos, they book a call with me, and okay, so I'll explain that later. So that is how basically I stole his top of funnel strategy. I look for outlier ideas, I package them so that they target a broader audience. I use a simple language, and basically my format doesn't require that much of editing. So yeah, if you are doing like normal videos, something like Hormozi, you can use retention editing, where There's a like different cuts, b-rolls and music going on. You have probably seen some of those videos, right? So that is how I copied his top of funnel strategy. And how you can do it, you just need to look for videos that has performed well outside your niche. And I am specifically talking about YouTube, because YouTube is what makes money. As I told you again, YouTube is quoted platform. So that is about top of funnel. Let's move on to the middle of funnel. If you are in this video till here, this is the source of the entire video. Middle of funnel, the most important part of his entire funnel, right? Middle of funnel is what makes hormozi one of one. And the goal here is to nurture the existing audience, because we can get millions of views. So for a better example, like day in the life creators, right? So you have seen those videos that has over 15 million views, day in the life video, but they don't make as much money as hormozi, nowhere near him. Because there's a difference between hormozi and them. What hormozi does is he nurtures his audience. He's also getting views, but then he nurtures his audience. And most of the coaches, consultants, info offer, they don't nurture their audience. What they think is, I'll post a video or a super crazy vlog of me going to Dubai or going to San Moritz, Spain, flexing their flashy lifestyle, but it doesn't work, right? Because that thing has gone over a year now. People don't trust usually a 18-year-old kid with a Lambo anymore, right? They want the actual sauce, how you can help them, right? So Hormozi's middle of funnel is an ecosystem. It is not like he's doing one thing and it what makes him different. No, he's doing multiple different things that combines and become an ecosystem. So as we all know that Hormozi is targeting business owner, and that is his ideal client. So he's posting content that helps his ICP solves their problem for free in the content. For example, videos like this, how to get your customers to stay forever. So this was a video about retention, how you can keep your clients to pay you month on, like basically how to reduce your churn rate. Then this one, watch this. If you have a service business, you can clearly see the difference between these videos and these videos. The title, the packaging, the thumbnail, everything is different. And then the last one here, building a $12 million business for a stranger. So what he is doing on these videos, he's just educating his pre-existing audience, giving out a ton of free value to all the business owners, right? So the main thing that you all need to do in middle of funnel content or middle of funnel in general is giving out the best information for free to everyone. And this is the actual difference between Hormozi and the entire info market. Why everybody respects Hormozi despite Hormozi is doing the same. He's selling courses, he's selling coaching, but nobody told you that hey, Hormozi is a scammer. Why? Because he gives out the best information for free. So if I show you the customer journey or Hormozi, or how the person went from a complete stranger to buying his $45,000 program. So it start like he's at point A. So let's say you are at point A. You are anywhere between $0 to $50,000 a month. With his free content, you started consuming his free content, and now you are at point B, which is $1 million a year. So his free content is so good, he's giving out all the best pieces of information for free so that you can scale to 100 and $150,000 a month. And after that, he started doing the paid stuff. So you are making $1 million a year or $100,000 a month. He's started charging you stuff, because obviously you don't want to be at $1 million a year. You want to get to 3 million a year. You want to get to 10 million a year. And guess who you're going to turn to? Be obviously Hormozi, because he help you for free in your initial stages. So in your mind, there is no doubt that Hormozi couldn't get you to the 3 million a year, 10 million a year mark, right? So his paid stuff is basically about $5,000 plus. So he does a 1 day workshop, and like he has different offers. So that is basically how the customer journey works. You consume his free content, you trust him because you are actually seeing actual results, like real results in your business. You double or triple your business. Now you are at $1 million a year. You want to get to 3 million a year, and you start paying Hormozi, right? So he is selling on the back end, and that is the complete opposite of every info like guy right now. What they're trying to do, they just try to sell you as soon as you come to their YouTube videos. As soon as you watch 5 minutes of their videos, they'll be like, hey, there's a school community, by the way. You can pay $99 a month and you'll get some shitty course, and whatever their offer is. But Hormozi, there are no courses, and he's not gatekeeping anything at all. As I told you, his free content is so good that you can literally go from 50 to 100 or $150,000 a month, right? So the main like actual sauce is give out your best information for free and charge for implementation. That's what I am doing. I am making videos, so I'll attach another video. So that is like a 90-minute video, and I'll broke down like the best strategies that I use with my clients. You can literally copy it for free. So I'm not charging for information. I'm giving out the best information for free, and I just charge for the implementation. So if you want me and my team to do this for you, you have to, pay our charges or our fees, right? And why it is different? Because it's trust and value based marketing. He's not flexing his penthouse, or he's not, flexing his Lambo, right? So trust and value based marketing always wins in the long game. So for example, here are my top of funnel videos that nurtures my pre-existing audience, right? So let's say from this video, I got 10,000 new people. Now, out of 10,000, 1,000 become my regular viewer. The next video, like those 1,000 people get recommended this video. So this was the video I was talking about. Laziest way to make money with coaching in 2025. And this is literally like an hour and 7 minute long video, right? I broke down the entire strategy that I use for my clients. And if you want to watch it, this will be coming on in the I button above. So I'm not gatekeeping anything, as I explained you earlier. I'm doing the trust and value based marketing. I'm not flexing anything on my channel. And this is how Hormozi differentiates himself from the rest of the info market, where everybody is calling them a scammer. Their systems didn't work because they are charging for information, right? And this is where the books come in, because the books are also a main part of his middle of funnel ecosystem. So one thing, he's using the YouTube as his middle of funnel, YouTube content as his middle of funnel ecosystem. Then the second thing is his books, right? So $100 million offers, $100 million leads, and $100 million money models. Now you can see these books, they are targeting specific problems for new entrepreneurs. So whenever you are starting your entrepreneurship journey, you don't know what to sell. So he has $100 million offers. Now, after you build your offer, now you don't have people to buy. So he wrote $100 million leads. Now, if you have leads, you don't know how to keep those customers paying you, like how to retain those customers. So he wrote $100 million money model. So this is an entire ecosystem for entrepreneurs. You can learn how to build offer, learn what to sell and how to sell it, and now you can also learn how to sell it regularly to new people and make more money from the like your previous clients also. So this is an entire ecosystem of his books and his YouTube content. The thing is, why Hormozi is giving out every best piece of information for free, because market judge your paid offer based on your free value. No matter how good you are, if you are just posting city vlogs and you think that coaches and consultants gonna buy your offer, your $10,000 offer, that's not gonna happen. They want to see the value, and they will judge you based on your free content, your YouTube videos, your Instagram content, your TikTok content. So that's why Hormozi is giving out the best piece of information for free. And that's why people love him. That's why people don't call him a scammer, despite he's also doing the same thing. Like he's also selling coaching, he's also selling workshops, events, but nobody calls him a scammer because he's giving out so much free value upfront without any ask that people feel a need to, give him back. So that is how his middle of funnel content works. And as I told you, this is the source of the video. So if any piece of information that you can take it from the video, it just give out your best information for free and charge for implementation. If you are a business coach and if you are like, hey, I cannot do it for free, you can do exactly like Hormozi. Give out the best information, and instead of selling a course, you can sell events, or you can sell one-to-one mentorships, or you can sell, access to you rather than $99 or $1,000 course, right? So this is how Hormozi is using middle of funnel ecosystem to get people into his funnel to buy from him. And his offer starts from $5,000 and they go up to all the way to $45,000. And after that, if he thinks like the business is good, he also invest. Basically, acquisition.com is a private equity firm, so he invest in your business, right? Then let's talk about the bottom of funnel. This is the last part. And it's time to make an ask to your audience. You have now nurtured them enough. You have now given them enough. It's time to make an ask from your audience. And the better nurtured they are in middle of funnel, the easier this will be. And this is like the magic of middle of funnel. If you are giving the best pieces of information for free, people are gonna pay you like that, right? So, for example, these are his YouTube videos. Below there, you can see three different links. First one is free course. So these three different links are basically on depending on the situation of the viewer. So if he's not ready to buy anything yet from Hormozi, he has a free course. So yeah, this one's a free course. Here he collects your email, your first name, last name, all the contact details, so he can nurture you via email marketing. So he is, here gonna add you to a email campaign like welcome campaign, 1 week to 10 days, and after that he is giving out like 3 to 4 times a week free newsletter to his audience, right? So depending on their situation, he has three offers. First one is the free course. Second one is school. So that is his software. So if you want to start an online business, because most of the audience watching hormozi want to start an online business, you can use his software. And if you want to, like he clearly mentioned, business owners, if you want to scale faster, there's an in-person advisory for companies doing at least $1 million a year. So that is almost like what, $90,000 a month. And this is the link to the paid event, right? So from there, they watch Hormozi's videos, and once they feel like they are ready, they click on the links in description, whether it's his free program, whether it's his paid stuff. So this is the landing page. So this is a really simple landing page because all the selling is done in your content. This is just, to qualify the lead, whether they qualify for your offer or not. So simple headline, are you the thing limiting your business? Then there's a simple VSL. It's, I guess, 10 to 15 minute VSL. So sub headline also, it's not motivational hype, it's tactical help showing real world business problems. Then the VSL, then simple like a call to action. And below there, you can see a ton and ton of proof. So video testimonials, bunch of videos inside a video, and then written testimonials. So let me just show you the entire page. Okay, wait a minute. So this is the landing page. So whenever you click on that paid event link, you'll be redirected to this page. You can
Let me
see
ask you a
there's
question.
his VSL, call to action, video
I'm
testimonial,
Eve. I just finished the first day of
more like proof. And below there, this is just the normal landing page structure. So what you'll be getting, again, more proof, and there is like a link to book a call with him. So this is how Hormozi is converting his audience to paid clients. And my sales process, how I stole it, is simple. So what I did on my YouTube description, and again, if you want any help, if you want to start or scale your coaching or consulting business, you can click on the first link in the description and you can book a one-to-one call directly with me. So I do same call to action that I did just right now, and people click on the link, they book a call with me. And I also got a ton of inbound DMs because I also have Instagram linked below in description. So if you have any question about anything regarding this video or in general, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I respond to every DM. So I have my Instagram, and then I have this my calendar link. So on an average, I book around 5 to 10 calls depending on the video, and I get, I guess, around 5 to 10 DMs also on Instagram. So whenever they click on my calendar page, they get redirected to a simple calendar page. Now I'm not using any VSL funnel or anything like that because I want less friction in my funnel, because I'm not getting 4 million views on a video, right? So in the starting stage, I don't want any friction for you to watch my video and book a call with me. There is literally no step. All you have to do is gotta fill out the details and you can book a one-to-one call directly with me. Or if you have any question, my Instagram is also linked below, so you can click on that and DM me any question if you have. So that is how what my bottom of funnel looks like, and this is how Hormozi is selling. So this was Hormozi's entire funnel and how I stole it, and it's crushing it for me. And again, if you have an amazing idea about an coaching offer, or you want to start and your coaching business or consulting business, or you already have one, you just want to scale it, you can click on the first link in description, book a one-to-one no pressure strategy call with me, or you can DM me on Instagram. I also respond to almost every DM. So with that being said, that's it for today. See you in the next one.